was good to sit down, I'll tell you that.
You gotta read 3 books.
3's a lot. Come on, Jiggles. Let's do it. Bring him over.
This was trying to go, but this guy's not strong enough to
All right.
like this.
Turn.
He's not strong enough. Yes.
Does that mean you're tired?
No.
Are your legs tired?
Like this.
Okay. This book is called Good Night, Construction Site. And this is the first time we've read it. We have another similar book, but it's not the same. Good Night, Construction Site.
Is this the title page?
That is the title page. Good job. Good Night, Construction Site. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building, make a road, to get the job done, load by load. The sun has set, the work is done. It's time for trucks to end their fun. So one by one they'll go to bed to yawn and rest their sleepy heads. Then wake up to another day of rough and tough construction play. Working hard to help this team, Crane Truck raises one last beam. Reaching, stretching, lifting high, he swings the beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on its mark, then off to bed. It's almost dark. He slowly folds his boom back in. Yes,
Yes, it's door.
he does. You need to turn that back.
Yes. That looks like a railroad.
It does. Those are called I-beams. I-beams.
The I-beams look like a railroad.
Yes, they do. He slowly folds his boom back in, and then with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight, then cuddles up and says, "Good night." Shh, good night, Crane Truck, good night. Fingers out of mouth, please. Spinning, churning all day long, cement mixer sings his whirly song. Now yawn, he's weary and so dizzy from the fun that keeps him busy. Luke, please stop doing that. Okay? Thank you. With one last spin, he pours the load. He's ready now to leave the road. He takes a bath, gets shiny bright, pulls up his chute, turns off his light. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh, good night, cement mixer, good night. Dump truck loves to work and haul. He carries loads both big and small. He moves the dirt from place to place, then dumps it with a happy face. One final load spills on the heap. Crunch! Now dump truck's tired and wants to sleep. The word crunch. What is the word crunch? It's a word that sounds like something. Crunch, hit, splat, crash, bang, honk.
Bang to our cars.
What are those words? Honk.
Bang to our cars.
What do you call a word like that? Onomatopoeia?
Yes.
Onomatopoeia, we'll go for that. He lowers his bed, locks his gate, rests his wheels. It's getting late. He dims his lights, then shuts his doors, and soon his engine slows to snores. Shh,
guy doing?
He's screaming. He says, "Hey, pipe down!" Pipe down means get quiet. Pushing with his mighty blade, Bulldozer works to smooth the grade. He clears the way to level ground and fills the air with thunderous sound. Roar! What is roar? What? Okay, I'll let you have that. No one's as tough and strong as he, but now he's sleepy as can be. He puffs some smoke out of his stack, turns off his engine, stops his track. He curls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh. Good night, Bulldozer. Good night. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, Excavator shapes the land. He digs and lifts throughout the day. Arg! And now it's time to end his play. Like sometimes he's disappointed or he's angry. Fingers out of nose, please. He's angry and he goes, "Arg! Arg!" like that. A few more holes to dig and soon he'll roll to bed beneath the moon. Yes?
They're making shapes. That's a shape. That's a heart. He made one heart.
Mm-hmm.
Then one more heart.
Maybe. Yawn. He's yawning. Yawn.
That's funny.
He twirls upon his bumpy track, pulls up his boom, stretches his back. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Luke, if you continue to pick your nose, I will stop reading, okay? Shh. Good night, Excavator. Good night. These big trucks, so tough and loud. They work so hard, so rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engines, stop your tracks, relax your wheels, your stacks, your backs. No more huffing and puffing, team. It's time to rest your heads and dream.
Is this the same one?
No, it's a different book. Construction site, all tucked in tight. The day is done. Turn off the light. Great work today. Now, good night. Where's the moon?
There's a spider.
I see a boom crane. Wait,
There's
let's see if this is the last page. Yeah, the last page. Is that a spider? All right, good enough.
The spider's on you. The spider's on you. And he's dead.
What else would you like to read? Would you like to read Horton Hears a Who?
Blah.
Or would you like to crawl the bridge to bed?
How does he walk? This bed. This one.
All right, come. These are called 5-minute stories. 5-minute stories. Here, I've got you. 5-minute stories right here. We'll go to the first 5-minute stories. I don't know what it is. The first one is called...
This is the title page.
Yes, it is. This one's called A Couple of Boys Have the Best Week Ever. One hot summer day, James went on a long drive to Bill and Pam's house so he could go to a week of nature camp with his friend Eamon. Eamon? E-A-M-O-N. Bill and Pam are Eamon's grandparents. They live at the beach. Nature camp was Bill's idea. Bill loved nature, especially cold, wild, and remote places with hardly any people. He had been to many of these sorts of places before, but the place he most wanted to visit was Antarctica because of the penguins. Pam said she preferred people over penguins. Eamon thought this chat was fascinating, but he hoped James would arrive soon. Ding dong! What's that? Ding dong. Correct. And finally, James did arrive. With just a couple of his belongings, James arrived with all these boxes of toys for the summer. He had never been away from his home for an entire week, so he was very sad when his mother drove away. Bye! The first thing Bill wanted to do before nature camp started was to take James and Eamon to the penguin exhibit at the Natural History Museum. Pam offered to pack a picnic of peanut butter and honey sandwiches. James and Eamon discussed their options. Yes?
He lost his shoes.
Looks like he ran so fast they fell off. Do you want to go? No. They decided to stay home and enjoy Bill and Pam's company. In the morning, Bill took the boys to nature camp. The road was long and curvy. James and Eamon learned a lot of new vocabulary words while Bill drove. On the way back that afternoon, James and Eamon described their first nature camp day to Bill. I thought you're supposed to walk on a hike. Yeah, not stand and look at some flower for an hour. When they got home, Bill unrolled a large map of Antarctica on the living room floor. Pam gave James and Eamon coffee ice cream icebergs with hard chocolate sauce on top. Nature camp made the boys very hungry. And it made them look at everything more carefully. Watching television. Bill bought tide charts and a globe to the dinner table. Yes, Luke?
That's too many.
Too many pancakes?
Yes.
Pam served banana waffles with maple syrup. The food is way better here than at my house. Mine too. At night, James and Eamon slept on a blow-up mattress with an automatic pump. They put air in the mattress for them. Bill and Pam wondered if they would be lonely in the downstairs bedroom. I don't think they're going to be lonely. I think they're having fun. But they weren't. Oh, do you see what they did to that bed?
Yes.
What did they do?
Oh no. Put their beds on there.
That's their bed, and they put all their toys and stuffed animals, and then there's blocks and more stuffed animals, and there's a fire truck and a car and an airplane. They put them, and there's a riverboat. They put all of them around the edge of their bed. Oh, there's a snake. Be careful. There's an owl, a kangaroo, koala, a pig, another pig. Before they left for nature camp the next morning, Bill handed them each a pair of binoculars and a list of birds to look for. On the way home, the boys reported their findings. His freckles are huge. Yeah, and his tongue is gross. What are they holding?
Binoculars.
Yes. As the nature camp week went by, James and Eamon practically became one person. They did everything together in exactly the same way. To save time, Bill began calling them Jamin instead of James and Eamon. He would say, "Hey, Jamin, think about whether or not you want to see that penguin exhibit."
Jamin.
Jamin, which is James and Eamon put together. Jamin. And Jamin would think about it. Then, in complete agreement, the campers would decide to practice quiet meditation downstairs. They're playing video games. Eat more banana waffles. They're eating under their mattress. And enjoy the beach together. And on the Friday afternoon nature camp was over. Yes? The next one. Did I skip a page? Oh, I think I skipped a page. Hold on a moment.
They look mad.
Yeah, oh, they're mad at the game. Maybe they're not winning. Maybe they're losing. You think? And enjoy the beach together. Want to go outside? Nope. Nature camp was just so great. And then on Friday afternoon, nature camp was over. Please put that down. James and Eamon, called Jamin, recapped their week during the drive home. I think it should be called Sit Around Camp. Yeah, or Sweat a Lot Camp. On their last night together, Bill, Pam, James, and Eamon had a popcorn party. James and Eamon soon discovered that a party with Bill and Pam could get pretty noisy. Why is their party noisy? You see those Z's above them? Z, 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 Z? Those Z's mean that he is sleeping and she is sleeping, but she's sleeping like this. She's snoring. Is Bill snoring also? So they wandered outside for some peace and quiet. Tomorrow they had to go home. They looked up at the sky and out at the ocean. For the first time all week, they couldn't think of anything to do. The sun went down. The stars came out. Then at last, James and Eamon finally got real busy with something. And it turned out to be the very best part of their week ever.
They're not paying attention.
Let's see. Oh, are these rocks? I don't know. Oh. In the morning, James and Eamon couldn't wait to show Bill and Pam what they had made. It's Antarctica. The white rocks are icebergs and the brown rocks are whales. And this big stick is a big stick. Oh, and that penguin there is Jamin, and he hopes he can be a nature camper again soon. Bill gave the boys a big hug. He said this was how penguins huddle together to keep warm. They hug. James and Eamon hugged Bill and Pam back. Well, sort of. Pam said she preferred people hugs over penguin hugs. And when their moms finally arrived to take them home, James and Eamon gave each other the secret Jamin handshake. And then they walked like a couple of penguins all the way out the front door. The end. Any spiders? Got 'em. That's a nice heavy book.
Still alive.
Nice heavy book. Rawr, rawr. Got 'em.
The spider's on you.
All right, I'm down.
Spider's on you.
I have good news. We just read the first story from that book. There are 10 stories, so we have 9 left.
Why?
Well, the book has 10 stories in it, and we read number 1, so we have number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. Would you like to take off your robe?
Yes.
All right, stand up.
And me. And put it on me.
Here, take this. Oh, you're good at this. No, you have to take it from underneath. There you go.
I can take my robe off. Hold on you.
What? All right, snuggle.
That was flower.
Come on, lay down.
Then this one.
I know.
Can you get my socks off?
Please.
Hmm.
Did you say humph? Like the kangaroo? The baby kangaroo says humph. Yes?
That's so funny.
From Horton Hears a Who, the baby kangaroo says humph.
Let's try it again.
Humph.
That's so funny. So let's try it again.
Humph. Give me a kiss.
Try it again.
No, give me a kiss.
Try it again.
That again. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Okay? Say goodnight, Poppy.
No, what's this?